Hello guys, Tyson here, or T Reaper, and I'm just gonna wait for a viewer. I'm gonna wait about a minute, then I'm just gonna go if nothing happens. Give 45 seconds good enough. So we have basically I did a top 25 college football playoff, and so here that's what I think should happen, and here we go. So obviously Alabama will get a bye since they're number one, but FAU versus West Virginia, I'm going for the minor upset. Michigan, South Carolina, I think Michigan pulls away in a slight victory. Oh, by the way, first two rounds are home site, and then these are all the big name bowl games. Auburn versus USC, that's pretty obvious. Auburn. Clemson gets a bye. What about Boise or San Diego? Boise looks like they're going to get the New Year's Six representative this year, so I'll go with them. Stanford versus Mississippi State. I'm going to go with the major upset and have the Bulldogs winning in California. Obviously, Ohio State gets a bye along with Michigan State. Notre Dame, West Virginia. I think Notre Dame pulls through for the victory. Miami, OK State. That's obvious. Miami wins. Oklahoma will play either Auburn or TCU. I think it's... Wait, did I have Auburn on here twice? Sure did. I'm going to change that to Iowa because I think they're going to be good. So, I'm going to put Iowa right here. Wisconsin beating Iowa State. So, Alabama versus West Virginia. I think Bama wins. Now, Auburn versus Michigan. Ugh. I don't like Michigan, but I have to go with them. Probably going to be too good for the Tigers. Clemson or Boise. Clemson will win that probably by 2 touchdowns if it ever happens. Mississippi State versus the Ohio State Buckeyes. I had to go with the Buckeyes. Michigan State, Notre Dame, MSU exacts their revenge and gets the megaphone back. Miami versus Penn State. Here we go. Penn State. Oklahoma versus Iowa. I think OU wins in a thriller. And Whiskey versus Georgia. I think Georgia wins. So here's how I'm going to do things. For the scenarios, they're going to wait till they get to the round of 8 to select the New Year's Six bowls. So Bama versus Michigan. It sounds like Bama's going to take the Sugar Bowl, obviously. Michigan State versus Penn State. There's not really any bowl games in Big Ten territory. But I think they're going to take the Rose Bowl since Michigan State plays so well in the Rose Bowl. OU versus Georgia. OU's obviously going to take the Cotton Bowl. And Clemson's obviously going to take the Orange Bowl. Bama versus Michigan in New Orleans. Alabama will win that. Michigan State versus Penn State in Pasadena. I'm going to go with MSU into the Final Four. Georgia versus OU. Oh, wait. Yeah. I think OU thrills it. And in the Orange Bowl, this may sound a little biased towards the Big Ten, but I've got Ohio State. So the two bowls left are the Peach and the Fiesta. Alabama's going to want the Peach Bowl. As much as Michigan State wants it, they're not going to let them have it. Now, Michigan State, they're obviously going to need the Fiesta Bowl. Now, I think last time Saban and Urban Meyer met up, it was a Bama beatdown the whole game. The only thing that kept Bama in that game was the defense. And that still wasn't a very close game, like by 7 points. Or, I don't know, something like that. But still not very close for a playoff game. So, yeah. Bama and OSU. Peach Bowl. I like Urban Meyer and the Buckeyes to move on. And I like Michigan State to beat OU in a thriller. A rematch of a game earlier in the season that can go either way. Michigan State gets choice of where the national title is played. They're going to want to play it in Detroit. And, I think the Michigan State Spartans will win the title this year. I'm not even kidding. That they have most of their starters returning. They have a really good defense last year, which is going to be elite this year. And yeah, let me know your opinions on this, and keep an eye out for a Clemson football preview in the next couple of days. Bye, everybody.